Hallihallo Freunde, willkommen zurück zu Precipice auf Dark 3. Ja, in der letzten Folge haben wir hier diesen Piratentypen besiegt und jetzt sind wir auf das Schiff gegangen. Here are the ancient doodads. Was auch immer das ist. Ein Clash-Schutz. The means hold them for the point of temporarily into the ship for safekeeping. I wonder if they had any idea what they were hoarding in here. These are Klassen Pins. Oh, I always wanted one of those, but no, the other kid said it wasn't cool enough. But it is they who were not the cool ones. Not that kind of class, but class is a type of person. They were crafted by the Donager Precipice, a kind of seamstress coven. They like to transform the enemies into tasteful essence. That was their thing. The little knowledge and skills were wholly intact. Though, just pinning one to your clothing can alter you, perhaps alter you very or granting you whole powers. But the best part, these pins almost never override your own consciousness. Almost never. How never are we talking about? It's rare. You now have the ability to add a second class to your characters. Ooh, the tube samurai pin with other power to adjust to any situation with variety of useful stances and attacks. The Crabomancer pin with the power to withstand any attack. The Hobo pin with the power of street brawling and inflicting hoboism. Lose HP. The Gentleman pin with the power to fight evil through timely heals and cane smacks. The Crowdwainer pin with the power of shoes. The Slacker pin with the power to hang out and stuff. The Elementor pin with the power of the elements. Route to the Atelier of the Donager Practice unlocked. Ah gut, wir haben den Vergnügungspark also abgeschlossen. Oh je. Alter, Moment, achso, nein. Da war ich. Warum? Ich glaube, das war ein Typ Samurai. Hier mal den Crabomancer, Entschuldigung. Und hier mal den Elementor. Keine Ahnung warum. Dann speichere ich das mal. Speicherplatz hier. Und weiter geht's. So, wer bist denn du? Challenger, welcome to the area of the Downage Praxis, Seekers and Speakers of Truth. Each statue in this holy place tells a story. If you would understand the sacred rites of the seamstress and the powers she is willing to bestow upon the humble possessors of the divine pins. Wait, you have to be humble to use these class pin things. That might be a problem for some people that I know. I'm thinking of a specific person, but I'm the humble beast. I've mastered the elder art of rugged humility, a form of humility so subtle and advanced that bragging about my humility actually increases it. I just meant that you have to own a class pin in order to use it. Sorry, I was just trying to maintain a proper sort of rude tempo. Yeah, well, thank you. It was great. Everyone was tremendous. Totally, it cranked up the ambience for real. Explore the atelier to learn more about the various classes that you can gain and use in your quest. When you're done, head back to the staffing development and it will be fun. Okay, viel vorlesen hier. Das wird ja spaßig. State of the Tube Samurai. When the seamstress was still quite young, a wandering samurai visited her village. Inspired by the samurai's supreme mastery of self and intrigued by the mystic solidarity side, the seamstress set out on a journey of enlightenment. She climbed tall mountains, she withstood the pressure of pounding waterfalls, she listened to both the young and the old, and then, when her journey was done, and enlightenment had been achieved, the pin of the Tube Samurai mysteriously appeared in her robe. Followers of the Tube Samurai practice a highly disciplined form of physical combat. Through the use of various stances, they can boost their capabilities. Great care should be taken in choosing the best stance for each situation. Schreibt mal bitte in die Kommentare, wenn euch das hier wirklich interessiert. Dann komme ich hier nochmal zu dem zurück und lese alles vor. Aber ansonsten habe ich ja echt keinen Bock drauf. Entschuldigung. Aber wenn ihr es wollt, dann lese ich es vor. Weiß ich jetzt nicht, ob ihr das wirklich wollt und deswegen... Oh, Uncle, in your letter you said there was something you wish to discuss. The shadow passes over to his face. Indeed, child, and tonight we shall. For now, there is much to do and darkness. There is? Yes, there is. Just some things. Mind you, and I won't stand for it. But there's always... Except, es gibt auch ein massive wrench in tow. Okay, wir sind noch zu zweit. Upon returning to the ramshackle sanctum, the scholar and the brood began a long and arduous study of the events that had recently transpired. It may be more appropriate to suggest that Tycho began a long and arduous study of the events that had recently transpired. Gabriel was thinking about getting a dog. Or maybe a cat. Briefly, the logistic of Gyro's ownership are considered. Sarah does pass in this way, and then one day while Gabriel was trying out a new water slide park scene. I've heard you beast, show yourself. Seize me and we will claim your haste. I will resemble your cursed collection, Diabolus. But you will hide the name of your spine, secret beneath the binding, and speak it another. To the blood pits of the Necro-Wombicon. Gab and Tycho return. When it comes to wetness, I mean like being wet, water is king. Too true, Gabriel. Wait, where's the Necro-Wombicon? Jim, you had one job. Bad, Jim. We leave you in charge for just a few minutes and half the office is gone. I'm good. Oh, meine Stimme. Actually, I think it's just a Necro-Wombicon. I know, I said that after the inks with your skin and your body or whatever, we always have a position for you. A position on the shelf at the very least. But I don't know how else to say this. The experiment is over. You are uniquely unqualified to act as head of security. Jim hiccups. It's not clear what emotion this represents. Plus your jar is dumb. Everyone. Whatever, his jar sucks. It's dumb and I hate it. If Jim has a position on Gabriel's position. His jar he keeps it true to. Sets back to field work for you. Somehow, just do your best. Jim and his jar have joined your party. Suddenly, the found in this startling development, detective agency begins to raid. 5 in 1 month? Ted grabs the phone and begins to talk while Gabe makes funny faces at the immobile jar. Yes, you don't say. Tycho hangs up the phone. We've been summoned by Dr. Euripides Hark, curator of the Museum of Contemporary and Ancient Works. I hate every part of what you just said. He refused to discuss the particulars over the phone, suggesting he had a matter of grave importance to discuss with us. The timing is odd, to say the least. To the museum. The Museum of Contemporary and Ancient Work has now been unlocked on your map. Ah, meine Stimme. Alter. Yes, what the fuck? Oh Mann. Kannst du die eigentlich mitnehmen? Man, we gotta go to get engine fair up in this. Just a pause. Not long. Too short for Gabriel to notice it, and then impossible. No, not really. We can just go over there. We have done it before. It's not impossible because we can't go there. It's impossible because she's not here. She's with her parents. I thought they hated her. Boosted weapons and accessories are now available from the respective shops. What's more, you can now upgrade battle items in the item shop, increase their power, the number of uses, and no, I guess that's it. Cool, so this is starts manipulated. Every weakness in come. This time primarily refers to the man behind the counter, arms folded, his jaws set. Oh. Will ich mal ganz schnell ausrüsten. Das wollte ich nicht. So, da. Aber ich würde sagen, das war's erstmal für heute. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dann.